Oh my gosh. Okay. Stop sharing my screen. Hello, friends. If this actually worked, here we are 5 minutes late. There you go. Are we actually broadcasting? Yes, we are. It actually worked. That was a wee bit scary, but you know what? I will always push forward with the technology. Thank you for your patience. If you're wondering, where did you go? Is she here? But I can see we are here. Thank you, dear Cindy over there at Blue Jeans for putting walking me very, very carefully through the live. So now then, many of you RSVP'd for this scheduled live, and it's a new feature, and there's definitely a few little steps that you need to take when you're using a third-party app, which is what you're going to do when you schedule your Facebook Live. Greetings and welcome, my lovely friends from all over the world. This is Mari Smith coming to you live from sunny San Diego. Yay, we made it. This is a really exciting training I'm going to be doing. Super short and simple. I got some slides to walk you through, and then we're going to do a real live demo of this wonderful new feature on Adobe Spark. It's a free app. There's nothing to buy here. There's nothing to sell. I'm doing a free training on behalf of Adobe Spark. I'm a brand ambassador for them, and I'm excited to be using the the Blue Jeans Network app multi-person. So I'm actually going to be having a few guests coming on, because this is actually a multi-person platform. So we're going to have a few folks come in and join us. How exciting is that? Yay! All right. So with that said, my dear friends, what we're going to do is this. I'm going to share my desktop. I got some slides, as I mentioned, and excuse me. We are going to do a lovely walkthrough of this great tool called Adobe Spark. So greetings. And wonderful. I'm just checking it out, see if we've got any comments and stuff. I will be happily answering your questions and you name it. So I'm so excited when the technology works. I was so determined to get the scheduled live to go live, because that's the thing that that's the part that you want to make sure it works. So here we go. I'm going to share my screen. Share entire screen. Oh, yeah. Okay. So what this is about now, then actually you should see me still in the top corner as you're looking at your screen in top left, and then you'll see my whole screen, and I can pop back and forth. And that's a really cool thing with this. Oh, I realize if you're looking on mobile that the live button is right over my face. Also, if you are watching a mobile right now, by the way, I don't know if you knew this, but you can actually swipe right on the comment when you're looking at your phone portrait. You can swipe right and then disappear the comments and then tip it landscape, it just for a better viewing experience. Okay, friends, how to create professional video content in minutes for free. We love that, right? Free is the magic word. Let me give you some amazing facts and stats about video. And for some of you, I know I'm probably preaching to the choir, but for most people, you kind of know that you probably should be doing video, and especially for Facebook in particular. Facebook is really favoring video, especially live video. Have you seen the brand new video only dedicated newsfeed? It's down at the bottom of your Facebook app, right? So 79% of all global consumer internet traffic will come from video by 2018, says Cisco. That's extraordinary. In fact, I don't have it on this slide, but there is an amazing stat. Nicola Mendelson, I believe her name is. She's the vice president of Facebook for Europe, Middle East, and Africa. And she said this year, a little bit earlier, that in the next 5 years, Facebook will be probably all video and all mobile. Wow, that's amazing. I don't know about all video, because I think we'll still have the need for some text and some links. Here's a wonderful stat too from Brightcove. Social video generates 1,200% more shares than text and image combined. Wow. And then including a video on a landing page can increase conversion by 80%. Source Adobe. Why is that? Well, guess what, my friends? I've said this for years, that there's no amount of sophisticated technology that will ever take the place of real live human to human in the same room connecting, right? Where you can make eye contact with people, shake their hands, read their body language, feel their vibe, right? But the next best thing is video, and especially live video. There's nothing more magical than live video. And of course, maybe the next best thing is obviously virtual reality and 360 and all that good stuff. Did anybody here see that amazing National Geographic first ever 360 Facebook Live the other day there? It was amazing. And one more stat for you. Sheryl Sandberg said that in the last month alone, over 3 million small businesses have posted a video on Facebook. That is amazing. Now, actually, a few other stats. Buffer did a study earlier this year at 16 million posts. I believe they studied in 100,000 brands. And they said that of the roughly on average 7 posts a week. Let me just do this for a moment, because we'll just mix it up for you guys. I'm going to take my screen off for a second and come back on full camera. A good shout out to Buffer. Of the average 7 posts a week that brands are posting, huge amount are links. 80% are links, and then you got some photos, and then less than 1% are videos, like 0.58% are videos. So all this year, 2016, I have been imploring audiences all over the country and the world, you got to get going with your video. Video, Facebook Live if you can. Now, this morning I went on Instagram Stories Live as well as Twitter Live. Now you can broadcast through Twitter. Of course, it's still the Periscope, but you can just hit live right in your Twitter app. It's pretty exciting. So lots of options to go live. But guess what? Not everybody is even comfortable being on camera. People get tongue-tied. They're not sure what to say. That is why you need a really awesome professional apps like Adobe Spark. Here today, we're going to be doing a little demo in a second of how you can create super easy videos, professional videos, eye-catching, thumb-stopping, as Facebook calls them, where you're scrolling through your feed with your thumb and you're going, whoa, and it stops you in your tracks because it's really powerful and it engages you and there's emotion, maybe it's entertaining. And so let's see, another fact or stat is my good friends BuzzSumo. Last week I led a webinar with BuzzSumo. Now they studied, oh gosh, what was the number? 800 million, if I'm citing correctly, over 800 million posts on Facebook this year alone. And video, again, by far, video absolutely outnumbers in terms of shares, engagement, reach, all other post types. All right, I'm back to share my screen. Okie dokies. So again, like I say, might be preaching to the choir here, but y'all know how important it is to do video. Let's walk you through a few wee slides here of just some prep, nice and easy, keep it simple, and then we'll go over to our lovely Adobe Spark. I'm just checking here. Oh, you guys are awesome. So happy to be here with you. So first of all, I usually like to say, like, what is the purpose of your video? Why, right? I don't know. It's up to you. Everybody has their own style and their own brand. But, you know, what is the purpose of your video? What is it you want to convey? I recommend keeping it to, you know, one main purpose. It could be short. It could be a full hour. It could be just a few minutes. If you're going to do Facebook Live, recommend about 5 minutes minimum. But what we're talking about here today is creating videos that you can then post. Now, I want to say, you know, you might hear people saying shorter is better, you know, 2 or 3 minutes. But if you're going to also share onto Instagram, then you want it under a minute, right? So 60 seconds. You can always make an Instagram version, the 60-second version for Instagram. Now, will there be a call to action? Like, what do you want people to do when they're tuning into your video? What are you asking them to do? Is there a button to click? Is there somewhere that you want to send people to a special offer, special giveaway? By the way, and in my friends BuzzSumo, as I mentioned, the stats that they recently did with those studies, the word giveaway, asking questions and using the word just giveaways in general. So sweepstakes, contests, drawings, giveaways. But on Facebook, often what I'll do is I'll hit search. I'll go into the search bar and I just search for the word giveaway. And then what you do is you click on video and then you look at live and you can see a huge amount of videos, video views for people doing lives with the word giveaway. Well, I'm giving away free stuff here today. It's free. There's nothing to get for anything but just free, except valuable training. Where do you plan to share your video? Like I say, you want to keep that in mind ahead of time, because if you're doing one for Instagram, then you might want to make it 60 seconds. what content will you include? This is really important when you're mapping out if you're going to do a little mix of some video clips and photos. Prepare your photos and video clips, and then off we go. Let me back up because I went fast there. Prepare your photos and video clips. So I've got some things lined up for you already. Now you're going to dive in. You just go to Adobe Spark. By the way, I put the links up here if you're watching on mobile or desktop. You can go to bit.ly, that's bit.ly/Mari Spark. That is totally free, like I say, but that's just to let Adobe know that I sent you there. And or if you're watching this on mobile, I put a separate link because that'll take you to the App Store. But stay right here. Don't go anywhere. Let's finish up this training first. We've got some special guests coming on in a moment too. So you want to pick a template, or you can start from scratch. They're called slides. It might be called like when you storyboard out. Add your slides. You choose a layout for each slide, and you add your photos and videos, text, narration is optional, okay, voiceovers on one or more of these slides. You can change the music or take what Adobe gives you, and you can change the theme. All right, so with that, let's jump over. Here we go, spark.adobe.com, and you're going to sign in. It's real easy. Let's see if I'm already signed in. Might be, yeah, I'm already signed in. So now then, over here on the wee bars on the top left, you've got your posts, your pages, and your videos. This is a desktop app, so it is for PC users and Mac, and there's a mobile version on iOS only right now. I know there's more Androids than iPhones, and I know Adobe's working on bringing out an Android version at some point. The beautiful thing I love about this app, Adobe Spark app, is that you can actually begin to create something on mobile, right? Your iPhone or iPad, and then kind of get distracted, right? Who doesn't get distracted? You don't finish your project, and then you come back and you might finish it on desktop, or vice versa. It's totally seamless. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Click that big plus button. Here's my choices. Today we're talking just about video, and this is what I do. Is I say you can as I said with my choose just pick a template or start from scratch. No, I just skipped that, right? You can give a title right now. It's not critical this moment. Skip. And then also you've got all these different templates or make up your own. I tend to just start from scratch, but these are really great to even just watch and get a sense of how, teach a lesson, show and tell. Maybe you're doing a recipe, or you're talking about your brand story, you're highlighting some customers, stuff like that, good stuff like that. I'm going to go start from scratch. So exciting. Hey, thanks for being here. I see a lot of comments. I'm going to do some questions too. You can watch this little quick video if you want. Okay, it's a lovely little tutorial. You can go, okay, I'm ready, or just click it out. Now then, here's what we're starting out with. Simple. And you say, oh gosh, what do I do first? Let me do this, move that little guy out the way. It's going to start on a specific theme, and then you've got your layouts. I like to go to layout first because these are your 4 choices. Adobe Spark makes it so simple and easy. I like to go listing this thing plus caption. Now, thing could be a photo, a video. Oops, sorry, not the caption one. I meant the full screen plus thing, which means I'm going to do like a video or a photo with text on top. Here's my little video. Click that guy. Now it's going to ask me for my videos. I'm going to go to desktop here because I already got them pre-planned out. Let's see. What do I want to do? Spark, Tebow. Hey, there's me and Tebow. Yeah, let's do that just for some fun. Okay. Ooh, notifications popping along. Now then, see how fast that was? Super duper fast. And what you can do is just drag and drop these little handlebars. You can, take about 30 seconds. And then you can also look. You can just go like this, move this along, super fast. So I'm just going to go about this much there, and that's not. Well, actually, in this case, it is 11 seconds. Let me go like that. That shows you the starting second. See that wee 6 there? I know it's small. On mobile, if you're looking at mobile, and then that's the stopping second. Super easy, right? Very, very similar on mobile. Very easy to use. Let's say I go like that. Okay, that's what I want. Up top here, hit save, and super fast. Adobe, really powerful, stable platform. This was Tebow, actually one of the project leads at Adobe Spark. And really fun guy, great guy from France originally, but now in San Fran, right? Shout out to Tebow. Now you've got these little things here. You can actually zoom it in. Let's say, I kind of want that zoomed in a bit, and you can move it. You can move it around a bit, not just it's going to stay centered. Just want to do that. Also, this one is really important to know with the volume. So this one has speaking on it, but I'm also going to do a music track. So I actually want to make that one loud. So you've got loud, soft, or mute. So I'm going to make that one a little bit loud. Now I'm just going to add maybe another video clip here. What else might I do? Oh, I got all kinds of stuff in here. Adobe Spark. Oh, Michaela. Actually, Michaela is going to be joining us as a special guest. Oh, that didn't seem to work. Okay, that's strange. Oh, you know why? No, let me try it one more time. Yeah, you know why? Actually, I think that's a portrait video. It's portrait, not square. Well, okay, let's try a different one. Adobe Spark Facebook Live at Max. Spark intro. There you go. That's fun. This is actually the Max conference, is Adobe's annual creativity conference. Okay, so let's just do that, and that's how much I want, and I hit save. I forgot to do the text. Let me go and do that in a second here. Bring on some special guests. I'm so excited. And we're going to have some folks talking about how they're using video in their business. And actually, the more high res the video is just taking a little minute here. But yeah. Countdown. There was something like 15,000 people at the Adobe Max Creativity Conference here in the San Diego Convention Center. And what a wonderful program that was. I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was great to be there and representing Spark. Now then, back to here, the text. See, now I could put a photo. Obviously, I'm not going to put a photo on top of video, but I might put some text right there. And woohoo at Adobe Max Creativity Conference, something like that. Now you're saying, oh, Mari, but that's over the top of you. But watch, I can just play just that part right there. You think, okay, I don't want it like that. Let me do a thing plus caption. So I'm going to change it up. Okay, so no, I'm really messing this up now, Mari. Did not mean to do that. Okay. Come back. Okay, good. I can just go back to it. Let's leave it at that. I'm going to do one more, which is a really pretty sunset. And again, see how you can just go like this, just drag and think, okay, I want it to start here. This is what I mean. You don't need super fancy, professional, high grade, expensive equipment or gear or editing tools. I say, okay, that's what I want. I hit save. Something like this where you don't have people talking on it. That's where you'd maybe put some text on top of it. I wouldn't put text on top of people speaking. And off it goes. Save that. And I'm going to show you how you can drag and drop your clips. And as I say, you can add photos. Actually, Adobe Spark has some wonderful ways to search and find royalty-free photos. We always want to use your own content or royalty-free or that you've already purchased the rights to it. All right. So in here, I'm going to go like this, glorious sunset. Fine. So something like that, obviously. So on and so forth. There we go. And now then, drag and drop these. Like I say, see, these just left and move around like that, like this. I can on this one, I might want to press and just do some narration. Hello, Mari here. Gorgeous sunset. We're doing a wee narration kind of thing. And then I said one more I would do is like drag and drop that over here. Let's say I want to do that photo. Find photos. I don't know. I'm going to go for, I'm looking for some ice cream. And all of these are free, royalty free. Right? Now, obviously, my whole video here is not making a lot of sense here. I'm just making it up right now. But then you think, okay, let's see. Am I happy with that? I'm just going to preview it. See? Immediately. Re-narration. And you think, okay, that's fine. And you move it forward and you see, okay, good. Yeah, that's what I want. And then you just close it. You can do some more editing. Fast, lightning fast, incredible, really easy to use. And then once you're happy with it, obviously you'll download your file. You're going to upload it to Facebook, YouTube, Twitter. People ask me this all the time. Is it better to put it on YouTube and then share to Facebook? Or if I've shared it to my page, should I then share it to my profile or vice versa? I'm a big fan of repurposing and using the video content you create everywhere. So obviously right now we're doing a Facebook Live. This is going to then give a video that will help me to, we can download the file, we can edit it, we can create smaller versions of it. You can actually do a highlight reel inside of it, Adobe Spark right here. You could, do a 60-second version, push it out to Instagram. I would recommend putting it onto YouTube, adding captions. Really, really important to add captions, but that's a beautiful thing of being able to put text overlay. You want to design for sound off. Some 80% of videos, especially video ads, are watched with sound off in the newsfeed. And then you can promote, use the boost button. If you have some saved audiences, that's best to use saved audiences with boost, or just go into the ads manager and they have a wonderful new tool called engagement custom audiences. And you can develop an audience of people who have viewed your video. Okay, this is amazing. And this will be one of your primary strategies in 2017. Why? Because it's much easier to market to a warm audience, right? Now, people who have viewed some of your video content are a warm audience. So then you gather up these audiences, and you can also do what are called lookalike audiences. And those are people that look like and have similar interests and demographics and whatnot to people who like your videos, view your videos. A whole other one, other type of audience is people who interact with your content. Save your content, or have viewed your page, or have messaged you. Good things like that. For right now, I can show you that later if we have questions about it, but for right now I'm going to just finish up with the content. And then, excuse me, like I say, we do have some guests coming on. You want to share that everywhere. And again, people say to me, oh, well, Mari, I'd rather do a video on my personal profile because I get more views or I get more interaction. You might well do, right? Because Facebook tends to favor content in the news feed from your friends, right? So paid content by pages is coming in as ads. You still want the ads or the paid content to be as relevant and timely, as Mark Zuckerberg says, as the content your friends share with you. But what you can do, the thing that you can't do on your personal profile, you don't have access to all those audiences. You can't pay to promote it. You don't see really all the metrics. But you can do both, right? You could broadcast on your profile and then share it over to your page. The embed part, let me just go over to my page right here. When you click on the wee down arrow here, one of the options will be embed. Let me scroll there and zoom up a bit for you. You can hit embed like that. Oops, I can't do it right now. It's not going to let me embed. You can't embed a live post because this one is live already. Let me just go to a video I did already. There you go. Oh, actually, let's do this one. Shared my video. Okay, yeah, so embed, just like that. Super duper easy. You can include the full post or not. Love it. So that one really helps you to get more views as well, embedding on your blog. So check it out. Desktop, Mac, or PC, like I say, fantastic app, free to use. Now, brand new as of this morning, you can also add video clips into your videos, your own video clips, stock video clips, really easy to make and simple, and it's on iOS as well as desktop. And then we're going to do some special guests and Q&A. And what do you think? I just had, yeah, we can post this link in for you. But you can check out the Adobe Spark blog and you see some beautiful examples. I love this one with the cake. Where did it go? Ha ha ha. Yes. This is a preview of an Adobe Spark video. Come in. I'm getting a blank page. That's not good. Really had to refresh my screen, I know, because I was sitting there from last night. There it goes. Yeah. Those helps when you refresh. There she is. All right, now I know everybody's going to be, Mari, what did you do to us? Now I'm like wanting a chocolate lava cake. So this is fun. I'm just going to fast forward a little bit here because it's I think it's a couple minutes long. But yeah, really nice video, beautifully done, created using. Hey, yeah. Totally awesome recipes, gluten-free. Well, we love that. I got to come back to that and make that chocolate cake. Okay, so wowie zowie. How exciting is that, my good friends? Very, very awesome. Now then, questions, comments. I know I can see a ton over here on my phone. This is what I'm doing. I got my little case here, my iographer case, and my little microphone and my stand, and love it. That's by iographer. It's really helpful for when you're doing these. I know, because otherwise it's kind of hard to follow along with the comments. Except, yeah, there it goes. Hi! Oh, wowie zowie! Shout out to Liz Melville. Nancy Merlin's here. Hiya, Tom. You can use Camtasia to remove the branding. Oh, that's true. Oh, actually, I didn't know. You know, that's a really good question. You guys are going to ask me about the branding. Before I jump over to my guest, I see a comment or a question about the branding. I'm glad you brought that up because let's see. So let's see my fun little video that I've made here. I'm going to hit share. It'll come up, and then this is where you hit share. Like, it's not going to share it until you've chosen exactly where to share it. For some reason, there it goes. So that's exactly, who was it said that? Tom Urbanek. Really good point. The branding, this is new. Let me see if I can zoom that just a wee bit for you to see better. Remove Adobe Spark branding. Ta-da! This comes at the very end of your video, right? It's not a watermark, but it's at the end of your video. And you can temporarily, for now, through the end of the year, Adobe Spark's doing a special where you can remove that. If I click on Learn More, you'll see that. So glad you brought that up, Tom. Because if you have a Creative Cloud paid plan, you can remove it, and that's how you do it. Otherwise, as Spark says here, for a limited time, we're offering a free sneak peek of this ability. Remove the branding from content you publish from now to the end of the year, which is a couple more weeks. So that's exciting right there. All right, my friends. So that's pretty cool. Thanks, Tom. Yeah. I know. I love Camtasia. I also use ScreenFlow. Hi, Sophie. Bob had that question too about how much does it cost to remove the Adobe branding at the end. I do know sneak peek. I mean, I don't have details yet, and even if I did, I wouldn't be allowed to share them. But Spark, at some point in the new year, there'll be a premium plan. But whatever you can go and access everything now, and they're not going to suddenly start charging you. So everything that you can do in Adobe Spark with creating those beautiful graphics and videos and web pages too, if you want gorgeous web pages, really simple and powerful tool. No, and David, you're saying the link gives me commission. No, absolutely not. It's free. It's free app. It's just simply letting. I am a brand ambassador for Adobe Spark, but no, I don't get any money from you clicking on that link because it's free. Free. Yeah. Hiya, Lynn. Thank you so much, Lynn Rose in the house. That's awesome. Yeah, and Valerie, she says, can you do a live video with pre-prepared slides to talk over? Yeah, that's exactly what I'm just been doing. And now this platform I'm using, like I say, is called Blue Jeans app. I was just distracted because my phone, I'm trying to set my phone right there in view. All right, so without further ado, I know we have some guests. Let's see. Love you, Lassie. Yeah, Lynn Rose in the house, one of the best singers on the planet and one of the best brilliant human beings as well. Who do we have? Oh, Michaela's here. Okay, sweet. Fantastic. Now, Michaela is actually from the Adobe Spark team. Michaela, are you available to come on and join us? I'm going to unmute your microphone. Can I do that? Oh, it's muted by participant. Ha! Can you unmute Michaela if you're there? Michaela Strand works on the Adobe Spark team, and the video is her baby. Hi, Michaela. Can we hear you?
Hey! Hi. Can you hear me?
Yes!
Thanks for having me, Mari. Thanks for the great demo of Spark Video.
Oh, I know. I hope I did it justice. I know. I want people to just go in there and play, right? Because there's so much more that they can be doing, and it's like the creativity has no bounds.
Absolutely. Unbounded creativity. That's what we like to hear. Hi, everyone.
And then where are we speaking to you from today?
I am from San Francisco. So I'm calling in from the Spark offices here at our Adobe office here in San Francisco.
I love it. That's great. Oh, people are giving you all kinds of hearts. Oh, and I'm watching over here. It's actually a lag time. I want to do that because it's going back and forth. You look great. I love your background.
We have a little Adobe Spark right behind me.
Hey, look at that. Did
Showing
somebody
a little
paint
spirit.
that? Yeah. Can you
And we have another special guest coming in.
Hey, I recognize that. What is with the sweater?
Look at that. Isn't that amazing?
I love it. Hey,
Hello.
this is Tebow.
Thanks so much for the live. It's awesome. If anyone has any question, Michaela and I are happy to answer any question.
Okay, that's awesome. That's great. I'm glad you're here. Thank you so much. Now, what is your, hi Liz, I see Liz waiting in the wings. Michaela, do you want to just speak real quick, like what is the vision of, as much as you're allowed to share of Adobe Spark, and especially this new video creation part?
Yeah, absolutely. So, for those of you that are familiar with Spark Video, it's been a way to add images, text, and icons, and even narration to create a really fun, engaging video in just a few minutes. But what we did with this release is give you the ability to add video clips within your entire video project so that your content can move, be dynamic, be engaging. We know that video is huge on social, Facebook, Instagram. It's becoming the way that people can get their message out. And so we've made it really easy for you to add video as key moments in your story. So add a video clip. If you're using our app on iOS, we support video from your camera roll. If you're using Spark Video on your desktop, anything from your local file system, so long as it's an MP4 or MOV file. So do be cognizant of that. That's most files, and we'll roll out support for more. Let us know if you need more. And what you can do is, just like Mari showed, easily trim that video clip that you want to show off, that perfect moment. If there's audio in that video you want to show off, we've made it easy with defaults to either set that audio to muted, since, as we know, and Mari mentioned, Facebook video is usually watched with sound off. But if you want to highlight what you're saying or something going on in your video, you can set it as loud or soft, just an easy default if you want this to be really loud or just kind of ambient background noise. And then we've made it really easy to add text over your video. So again, since we know that Facebook video is primarily watched and sound off, you want to make sure that you add your message in text as well. It is centered over the video today. So what you can do is use a really cool feature that's available where you can continue your video onto a new slide. So I was thinking about Mari's example that she showed you guys, how she and Tebow were at the booth, and maybe you don't want that text over the entire 11 seconds that you trimmed. Maybe you just want it to appear on the screen for a couple seconds, but then you want to play the rest of your video with Mari and Tebow talking in the background continuously. So special trick just for you guys, I'll let you in, is look for a little icon that shows how you can continue your video onto a new slide. So it'll pick up your video right where you left off. Don't have to worry about manually adjusting the trims. And you can add that text and then take it away when you don't want it to be too distracting. So nice little insider trick for Mari's Facebook Live followers.
I love that. You know what? I'm going to share my screen again real quick. Just stay right there. And I'm going to show exactly what Michaela's talking about, because I did see that nifty little tool. And so as this is that sunset video where you were talking about the Tebow video right here. So that's what I'm talking about right here. When you click on the video that I already loaded, and here's what Michaela's talking about, where there's this wee button right here. It says continue clip. Now watch that. I click on that, and then it's going to, now I can choose a different portion of it, move it around. Actually, that's interesting. What's it doing to me? Okay, we're going to go like that, and then I hit save. And now you see what it's done. It's created a whole new section for me. So that's a really good point, Michaela. I love it. Absolutely. So this is the one with the text over it. I could shorten that one up. That's 10 seconds. I could make that just a couple seconds for the text and then continue it seamlessly, right, Michaela? Is that what you're saying?
That's right. That's right. So rather than having to think about how you aligned either different sounds you want to highlight, even narration, or in this case, your text, just think of your video in terms of a series of slides. If you want to continue your video onto a new slide to make a new point, just tap that continue button. The next slide will pick up right where you left off. And when you preview and publish your video, it'll look like there's one continuous clip playing, but then different points of impact coming on, whether that's your text, maybe an icon, narration, and so forth. So insider tip for all you guys.
That is really cool. You know, I was playing around with this the other day and I saw that and I'm like, you know, that's a new feature. What are they doing? I love it. That is
Absolutely.
super cool. That is super cool. I did have a question from you with someone was asking what is the limit to the length of the clips that you can have?
Yeah, so we allow you to use up to 30 seconds of video footage per slide. We find that's best, just like Mari mentioned, you know, for Instagram, you want your videos to be 60 seconds or less. So if you do have one video clip you would want to play continuously, you just found out that continue trick. So if you want to use longer video, you just need to use 30 seconds, continue on to another slide, and you would be able to continue that way. But it is 30 seconds per slide.
Awesome. 30 seconds per slide. But like, yeah, I love that. So if you have a longer video, you just use that continue. So it's a wonderful workaround. I mean, what a great app. And it's free. People are saying, oh, how much? I'm like, no, it's free. Sasha's in the house. Sasha says Michaela is awesome.
Hi, guys.
I know the feeling's mutual, right?
Absolutely.
Oh, that was Carol Dixon Carr that asked that question. Thank you so much. Oh, another quick question while you're here. Athalia, she says, is the data all stored within Adobe's cloud? And if you leave, can you take product development with you? Not sure what she means by that.
Yeah, so the great thing about Spark Video is you can download your final video. So once you publish, just like you saw Mari kind of demo that little share sheet, one of the options you can do is download your final video as an MP4. So that's for you to take anywhere. That's yours. It's your creation.
Yeah, exactly. That's the beauty. Like anytime you ever do a video, I know you have those wonderful share buttons right inside the app, but I always like to download my own because I want it upload natively to Facebook.
Yes.
Yeah, actually, it's a good point. When you go share, because you can. Oh no, you want to download it from there anyway. Yeah, and create the. You can also actually Adobe Spark hosts it too because you have a public link, right? So you can have that chocolate video I was showing. That's hosted on Spark.
Perfect recipe for the holidays. We're all indulging in more sweets these days.
Yeah. Okay, so let's see. So Liz, you have been waiting patiently. Now these are wonderful guests here. We have Liz Melville all the way from Scotland, and then Claudia, I see you there too. We'll bring you in a moment. And let's see. I'm gonna click off that. And we got our participants. Beautiful. Oh, nice. Who else is here? I know Pashmin is here. Good. So Pashmin is all the way from India. We have India here. We have Scotland. We have San Francisco. How exciting is this? Sally, I think you were in Nashville, right? Awesome. Okay. So, and people are asking me, how are you doing this multi-person? Well, this is an app called Blue Jeans Network. And Liz, you've been waiting patiently. Come and tell us a little bit about how you are using video. Have you tried Adobe Spark? And what are you doing with video in your business?
I have been using video, and you know I love live video. That's my main thing. So that's predominantly what I've been using. But I have tried Adobe Spark, and I must admit I love it. So I'm excited by these new features that you're unveiling. I'm definitely wanting to get off this and go and dive in and try and create something. But for me, I just think video is so important, and I'm really excited by it, particularly live. And I actually prefer live to creating my own videos and editing them and putting them on. I just love the whole live element. So the way I've been using it is predominantly in my Facebook group. and running question and answer sessions to the group members, which has been brilliant for just building engagement and allowing them access to me, that they can ask questions and building that community. So I think it's so powerful that they can just eyeball me. They get to hear my voice. I don't know whether that's good or bad with a Scottish accent, but there's nothing can replace that. I think that live element and that interaction that you get. So I just love it. But I think, you say, how am I using it? I think the other important thing you mentioned, Mari, is using it for the video engagement audiences. That has been amazing within Facebook ads. Absolutely amazing. I mean, the cost of, getting that out to an audience using a video audience is brilliant. And it's a very quick, powerful way for anybody starting from scratch to get an audience that you can use to put into your Facebook ads. It's amazing.
I love it, Liz. Well said. And like I said earlier about that warm, right? It's a warm audience. They've already seen, they've eyeballed you, as you said. So they're like, oh yeah, I've seen this Liz before. Oh, I liked her video. And then, oh, now I'm seeing something again. And you have a whole sequence. And I think what the challenge that people have with Facebook ads is like, oh, I tried, it didn't work. Or they think it's one and done, right? They're just going to promote a post and all of a sudden the sales start flooding in. It doesn't work like that. You have to have a mapped out campaign and have people to get to know you, build up that like and trust factor, live video, fun, cool stuff like we're doing here today with sharing desktop and having multi parties on camera here with us. You can have up to 25 people on this app, 9 at any one time on display. I know I can see on my phone here. It's really good. You guys all look awesome. This is cool. And I love that we have all the countries represented here, a lot of countries. And by the way, this is for everybody. And I should thicken up my Scottish accent. As for those of you, if you've never heard me before, I'm Scottish, Canadian, and Californian. I've been living in California for about 17 years. But as soon as I talk to my good friend Liz and people like that, my family in Scotland, my accent thickens up. And I'll tell you this, everybody, an accent is an asset. An accent is an asset. And if you don't think you have an accent, then just try talking in some other, even a different state, right? In a moment, we're going to hear from some other friends here. So thanks for being here, Liz. Don't go anywhere. We're happy to have you here. And well, if you have to go, I know you've got your son and it's getting on late there in the UK. So loved what you had to say. Thank you so much. Pashmin, I know it's late there in India. I think it's 10:30 at night in India. Pashmin is actually one of the top team members there at Blue Jeans Network. So let's just have him come on and say a few words. This is your baby that we're using here today. And let us know, like, what is the power of Facebook Live, especially multi-person, that you guys see at Blue Jeans?
Hey Mari, great seeing you as always, and hi everyone. Such a great opportunity to be part of this, this live conversation that we're having. In general, I think we're using, as Mari mentioned before, Blue Jeans on social product to basically create an engaging, interactive live video over Facebook. The product is called On Social. It's something that we launched about 2 months ago, and the response has been overwhelming. I guess what we want to do is really empower influencers, publishers, brands, social media marketers to really, really produce rich, interactive, and engaging content, which is live, right? And what better way than bringing multiple faces from all around the world together and engaging with your fans and followers on Facebook.
I love it. And didn't you have like one of your users did like a whole cooking demo with multiple cameras and using Blue Jeans, right?
Yeah, I mean, it was amazing. We've seen use cases like we've never imagined before. This was a celebrity chef, George Bryant. He's a New York Times one of the best-selling authors, and he does cooking shows. So what he did was he basically in his kitchen had multiple iPhones and iPads positioned at different angles, and he was basically engaging his community to show how to cook a particular recipe. So it was really amazing because you can engage with your audience, you can read all the comments that are floating in on Facebook, respond to it, and invite multiple guests like we are doing today, interview them, so on and so forth. So just a varied set of use cases around that we've seen.
I love it. I love it. Well, I look forward to doing a lot more with Blue Jeans in the coming year and beyond. It's novel. It's basically an unprecedented opportunity to have your own talk show, if you will. And I know that Mark Zuckerberg and team are very bullish on Facebook Live. They're calling it a live TV studio right in your pocket. So it's pretty exciting. Thanks for being here from India, Mr. Pashmin. We'll talk again with you real soon. Who do we have next? Claudia, you have been waiting patiently. Hey, Claudia. Tell us where you're calling in from. Claudia is also a member of my inner circle, and so is Liz and Vicky and Sally. So my inner circle here, going to talk a little bit about video. Go ahead, Claudia. Oh, we can't hear you. Hold on, I'm going to unmute you. Or there you go.
Hi, Martin, and everyone. I'm a little jealous because everyone has these amazing accents, and here I am from Los Angeles, California, with no accent.
You do. Talk to anyone in the UK and you have an American accent.
And oh, nice. I'd love it. Praising the UK viewers then. But video has been amazing. So I highly encourage all of my clients that I work with, and I work with a lot of people in the fitness industry and gyms, and really encourage them to showcase what is going on in their gym and have their members tell their story via video, because it really helps resonate with the people. And it's so cool to walk into the gym later on for one of my clients that I belong also to their gym, and walk in and have them express how they recognize people that maybe they didn't know before, but they saw them on video, and how to hear the stories, whether it's a video created in Adobe Spark where we've added text to it, and really share someone's path from, a weight loss journey or a transformation journey, and really resonate with people. It's absolutely incredible, the reach that you can get with video.
Exactly. Now, and I know you're quite the ninja with Facebook and Facebook ads yourself, and as Liz was raving about, you've been doing some of the custom audiences as well and the retargeting.
Yes, absolutely. So, what we've done with the videos is embed the videos inside landing pages. And when you embed the video inside landing pages, then you can retarget those people that watch those videos outside of Facebook, because the video is hosted from within Facebook. So we're able to target them every step of the funnel for the process of bringing them into a client. So it's working really well.
That is brilliant. As you say, targeting at every step of the funnel with the pixel on the landing page, but then also the video views. I mean, Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg, I got to hand it to him. He's one of the most brilliant geniuses on the planet.
Yes.
And it's amazing, the vision to really see what's possible. Hey, by the way, check your comments below. Thank you, Bryce in the house from Blue Jeans and Pashmin. You can actually get a free trial, my friends. Everybody's saying, how do you do multi-person Facebook Live? And Blue Jeans has a 14-day trial, bluejeans.com/trial. So really, really cool. So Sally, let's hop over to you, because I know, Sally, that you and Claudia have been doing some cool work together, and you are from Nashville, right? And she's going to say, I don't have an accent.
I am from Nashville. I try not to be too Southern in my accent, but it comes out from time to time, especially around the holidays.
That's funny. How have you been using video in your business?
Actually, what's happened lately is that I finally got back to doing a regular show on my business page called Facebook Ads Review. And what I'm doing is I'm going into the back office of people's ads and telling them what's not working and giving them pointers on how to fix certain things. And then I'm boosting that or using it in an ad to get people to see that this is something that I'm doing. And even though it's just like a little 10-minute tutorial or critique on an ad, it shows at least some of what all the elements are that you need to be considering when you're doing ads. And it's incredible as far as how many people are now following me, coming into my group, coming into my course and things like that, so that they can understand what I'm doing. And that just happened over the last month, where it really has boosted up. Claudia and I are working on a project together, and it's just really put a lot of solid, knowledge behind everything that we're doing together, and doing that doing those videos is really getting the word out, and it's helping a lot with reach.
I love it. I love it. That's awesome. And are you an Adobe Spark user?
Yes,
Have you played with
absolutely.
it?
I like Adobe Spark. I'm getting ready to do another video to drive people to one of my freebies, and I usually use one of those to keep it pinned to the top of my page. Because I
Yes.
like having a video at the top. I think it's more engaging for people who come to your page for the first time. And then I go put it on other platforms as well, not just Facebook, but everywhere else too.
That's awesome. Some people are asking what your Facebook page is, Sally. So go ahead and pop it in the comments, or you can let people know as well. And hi, Molly Mahoney, the prepared performer in the house. Yeah, excellent. Barb says great tip. And Claudia,
Social media traffic school. I'll put it in the
perfect. Social media traffic school. And then also Vicki Jeevens, formerly known as Vicki Stewart. She actually just recently live streamed her wedding a few days ago. Vicki, and you are in England, am I right? Oh, hang on, Vicki, make sure you're unmuted. There you go. Go ahead.
Yep, I'm in Rochester, which is just outside of London in the UK.
Great, and I love your accent too. So now Vicki has a really cool business called the Funky Fairy, right? And you do embroidered, all kinds of accessories and cool things for kids and babies. And when it's
Yes.
actually I've seen you do live stream demos of what you do at your work.
Yep. Since we started using live video, we've done all sorts of things, ranging from demos of how to make products. We've done a live stream sale as well, which was pretty chaotic. How-tos as well, all the different kind of things that where you've got all the people like Claudia and Liz and Sally that obviously show you how to use it. We're at the tail end of the retailer actually using it and playing around with it and driving traffic. I mean, it is so powerful. It's ridiculous how powerful it is to just stream your products, and it doesn't have to be a hard sell. People can actually see what you're making.
Exactly. And you have also been playing a little bit with the audiences and doing a little bit of boosted reach, right?
Yes. Yeah, we've used all sorts of things through the lookalike audiences, slideshows, videos that we've promoted as well. Some hugely successful, some absolutely not. As soon as you get it cracked, the algorithm changes. So it's nice to be at the point where you go, hang on a minute, that worked, but that's not to say it'll work tomorrow, but I quite like that.
I know, we're all laughing here, but sometimes we want to cry. It's like, come on, Facebook. But no, there really is in 2017, there's no question about it. Video, uploading native video, doing short, engaging, evoking emotion, preparing them for a sound off by doing captions and or lower thirds, text overlay. These are some great things that you can do with video, and then really tapping into the power of those custom audiences. And as you just mentioned, Vicki, for sure, with the lookalike audiences. I know, shout out to a wonderful business called Little Passports. Amy Norman, the co-founder there, I was on tour with her on the Facebook Boost Your Business tour when I was working directly with Facebook on that tour last year. And Little Passports was a great example because she took her business from 10 million in revenue to from 1 million to 10 million in 18 months, and then now I know she's on track for 30 million in revenue. That's Little Passports, and they predominantly are only using Facebook ads, and their secret sauce is lookalike. So that's for a whole other training, my friends. Lookalike audiences, video engagement custom audiences, page engagement custom audiences. We will happily do a training for you on that. If you are interested in doing some Facebook ads training, just pop yes in the comments below, or if you want to be stealth, private message me and just say yes, Facebook ads training, and we will send you the link coming up as soon as possible for my next training. Who else? Anybody else that we didn't speak to yet? Let me see. Liz McKenna, and I thought that we had one more guest was maybe going to sneak on, but I think he's tied up. Guy Kawasaki, are you in the house? I know. He's probably busy living somewhere else, right? He's live from Mercedes or somewhere. I did ask him to come and join us. I know my shout out to my friend Mike Stelzner, and he's busy in a meeting right now. But oh, there's Joy. I just saw Joy. Are you able to join us, Joy? And then we're going to wrap up here. And I really want to thank all my lovely guests here. You got any more comments or questions? We're going to be doing lots more of these live video trainings with regular shows. And right now you're just simply in my office with a backdrop here. I have a whole other studio in another part of my house that we're getting that all lined up with beautiful lights and multiple cameras and things like that. Let's see. Joy, are you available? Can we see you or hear you? Hey, there she is. Hello, beautiful Joy. You are our last guest. So Joy is also a member of my inner circle. Look how beautiful you look today.
Oh, well, thank you.
Or
Can
always,
you hear me?
I should say. We sure can.
Thank you. Oh, goody.
Yeah. So tell us how you use video in your business.
Well, Mari, I started using it on September 22nd, Adobe Spark Video, and I have done a daily fundraising tip now. I think it's like 73 days, and I feel like I've grown up with Adobe Spark Video, and I was so excited yesterday when for the first time I had the video. So I am thrilled. And thanks to you, I know about Adobe Spark Video, and it has made just a huge difference. And I love it. And I just appreciate all the learning opportunities that we have with you. And congratulations, kudos to you. Kudos to Adobe Spark Video. And I love it that they're growing and adding to it. And I feel like I'm growing through them. So thank you.
Oh, Joy, you're the best. And tell us what you do.
Well, I'm Joy Olson of Blockbuster Fundraising. I've been a fundraiser for 21 years, and now I'm taking my expertise online. So that's how I am using my Adobe Spark Video for very contained content, and it's been wonderful. And now to be able to add the video, oh wow, I'm really stoked because this was quite a commitment on September 22nd to do 100 days of daily tips with very specific content. I couldn't have done it without Adobe Spark Video. And now I'm able to do a great tip, maybe within an hour and 20 minutes, all by myself, the only producer. So, hey, I'm happy. I'm a happy camper. And I got dogs in the office here too. So.
Well, I love it. Look at that, Michaela. We couldn't have picked a better guest to end on. And Joy, you live up to your name. You're definitely full of joy.
Oh, thank you so much. I'm just really so happy and wish everybody a happy holidays and Merry Christmas. And I got my Christmas gift early yesterday when they added video to Adobe Spark Video.
That's awesome. Oh, okay, so one final, just go to bit.ly/Mari Spark on desktop. It's totally free. That's just to let Adobe know that I sent you. If you are on mobile, you can just download the app, iOS only. Actually, before I let you go, Michaela, if you're still there, do you know any timeline for Android? I know people ask that.
Yeah, thanks, Mari, so much. Joy, that was so fantastic to hear. The team is just going to be beaming from ear to ear to hear that you've embraced video. So thank you. This is why we do what we do. So keep up the good work. For Android, yes, it's a request we get a lot and something we're looking into. I don't have firm timelines to share, but the team is working on it. So you guys will be the first to know. We work closely with Mari on this, so do stay tuned. We are working on it.
Thanks, Michaela. All right, and Pashmin, thank you so much for staying up late in India. Pashmin is representing Blue Jeans here. You can go to bluejeans.com/trial, I think you said, right? And go ahead and get a 14-day free trial. This beautiful app we're using here today to do multi-person Facebook Live. And I also tested yesterday for the first time being able to schedule a Facebook Live. And that was a little bit nerve-wracking behind the scenes, but now I've done it and it's going to work beautifully next time. You have to make sure you get that right stream key and then make sure it goes live. But it's really, really cool new feature in Facebook. The only thing, and then Sally and Claudia and Liz, I know you'll relate to this, that Facebook doesn't allow you to promote a scheduled live, because I went to actually boost it last night and it wouldn't let me. But who knows? That's probably going to be coming. All right, Pashmin, you're awesome. Thanks for being here. Claudia, Sally, Liz, Joy, thank you, my dear Inner Circle members. I know that you're raving fans of video and Blue Jeans and Adobe Spark. And Miss Michaela, thanks for being here and taking the time. I know you're a busy lady. It was fun to have you. From my heart to yours, everybody, wishing you happy holidays. I will be back on live real soon. Stay tuned for lots more training. Go out and enjoy Adobe Spark. Create lots of videos. Ciao for now. Bye-bye.
Everyone.
Bye.